Welcome to the J Way. I am Jay, and today we're diving deep into something that could be killing your dreams right now, your comfort zone. You know what they say? To be successful, you have to get out of your comfort zone. So stay uncomfortable. This isn't just a quote, it's a way of life that transformed my journey. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make this transformation in your own life. Let me start by explaining something fascinating about our brains. It's actually wired to keep you comfortable, to protect you from uncertainty. That protective instincts feel good. It's biologically rewarding. But here's the truth. This protection is actually your biggest enemy. You see, comfort zones are like invisible cages. You might be in one right now. If you keep saying, I'll start tomorrow, if you find yourself dreaming big but taking minimal action, or if you feel that spark of envy when you see others succeeding while you remain still. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you did something that scared you? Something that made your heart race? If you can't remember, it means you're stuck. And trust me, this price of staying comfortable is steep. It costs you opportunities that never come back. Growth that could have been yours. And worst of all, it slowly chips away at your self-confidence, replacing it with regret. Let me share something personal. So currently, I am doing fine as a business professional. I'm settled. I don't really need to do anything drastic. But something was missing, my purpose and identity. I thought, how do I build on my purpose so that I can hopefully help people and create something meaningful? That's when I decided to start my own podcast. And let me tell you something, I'm a camera shy person. I don't like talking about my personal life. And putting myself out there like this makes me really uncomfortable. But I jumped in because I knew that growth lies in discomfort. The first few times I recorded, I felt awkward, exposed, and vulnerable. And I still do. But I'm still recording because the only way to grow is to break through that resistance. And trust me, this was not the first time I put myself in an uncomfortable zone. Looking back, I realized that I have been doing this my entire life. Sometimes it was intentional, sometimes it happened by circumstances, but each time it shaped me. Every challenge, every setback, every leap of faith taught me that true growth only happens when you step beyond what's familiar, when you stop letting fear dictate your choices and start embracing discomfort as a path of something greater. That's when transformation happens. You know, I said this in my previous podcast as well, that you need to have an honest conversation with yourself, because self-conversation is the most powerful tool of growth. If you don't take the time to truly talk to yourself, to reflect, to challenge your own thoughts, how will you ever know what you're truly capable of? You have to be more than just a friend to yourself. You have to be your own mentor, your own guide, your own parent. You need to push yourself when you're slacking, but most importantly, hold yourself accountable to your dreams. Because here is the truth. The way you talk to yourself shapes the life you create. Now, let me share 3-step system that changed everything for me. I call it the growth zone framework. So number 1, start small but think big. Growth is like building a muscle. You don't start with the heaviest weights, you build strength gradually. So take that cold shower you've been avoiding, speak up in that meeting whenever you usually stay quiet, make that uncomfortable call you've been postponing. These small wins create momentum. Think about a small step you've been avoiding. What's one uncomfortable action you can take today? Write it down and take action on it. Number 2, accumulate small wins to build momentum. Once you start accumulating these small wins, that's when you build momentum. Each tiny victory becomes fuel for your next challenge. When I decided to start this podcast, it wasn't a random leap. I actually made some small videos, reels, and posted them on social media. So it was the culmination of small decisions that built my confidence muscle. So momentum is everything. Start with small discomforts and soon your brain will learn to embrace bigger risks. Number 3, calculate and execute. Take smart risk. So by this point, you've built your courage muscle, and now it's time to make bigger moves. For me, I wanted to create an impact, to connect with more people, and that's when I launched the J Way. But I didn't just blindly jump. I made sure I had a plan, and that's the key. It's not about blind risk, it's about calculated action. I don't want you to just listen, I want you to act. So here's a challenge for you. Wake up 30 minutes earlier than usual. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day. Use this time to plan, visualize, and focus. Have that difficult conversation you've been avoiding, whether it's with your boss, your partner, or yourself. Create your own risk assessment framework. Write down your biggest fear right now. List out the worst that could happen. Then create specific plan to handle each scenario. And visualize handling each scenario. Build your safety net while taking risks. Keep learning new skills, maintain relations, and stay physically and mentally fit. The stronger you are, the bigger risks you can take. I want you to remember this. Comfort zones are nothing but self-imposed limitations. Every time you feel that resistance, that fear, that's your signal to push forward. That's when you jump in. So this week, I challenge you. Identify one comfort zone you're going to break. Drop a comment and tell me what steps you're taking. I want to hear your stories. And before I leave you, here's a quote I want you to live by. The quote is by Neil Donald Walsh. He says, "Life begins at the end of your comfort zone." I will see you next week. Until then, keep pushing, keep growing, and remember, stay uncomfortable. This is Jay, and this is the J Way. Good luck.